Hello, my name is Alexei and welcome to Let's Play Rayman 3. Rayman 3 is the second 3D Rayman game and also the last Rayman game, the last real Rayman game that was released before the Rabbids took over or realistically killed the franchise until it was revived in 2000, I think was it, 11 by Rayman Origins. It also stands out as the only real Rayman game that was developed without involvement of the creator of the character, without the involvement of Michel Ancel, and consequently the game takes a different art direction from the first two Rayman games, because where they were fairy tales, this thing tries to be very goofy, hip, self-referential and self-aware. And I think that it works in general mostly, but the game drew criticisms for that. I think it's because of some places where the game clearly goes overboard. And one of these places is literally the very first level, where you are supposed to begin to love the game, to fall in love with it from the first sight. Instead, the game makes a less than stellar first impression because of one particular character. And it'll become clear in seconds. Well, seconds into the gameplay what I'm talking about. So let's get in.
That's all, folks. End the cinematic. Time to get down to some serious Oh no, here comes Numbskull again. Ooh, this place is crawling with them. They're shooting at us. How original of them. Grab those red things, okay? How long are we gonna go around in circles? I'm gonna end up barfing. Okay, you did a little better. I'll reward you with your first parachute jump. Parachute not included!
Murphy, The flying frog sticks out like a sore thumb, and some of his jokes are excruciatingly cringeworthy.
Phew. How's it hanging, wiener dog? Come on, I'm kidding. Hey, I like that outfit on you. When does it come off? Don't be so touchy. Here, check out what I found. The manual. It's all in here. If you read the story, you'll find your way out. Once upon a time, there were lums. Harmony, love, peace. Boring! Suddenly, a black lum transforms the red lums into hoodlums. The world is in great danger. Ooh, here we go, here we go. It says here that Glowbox took off with your hands.
Knowing what a scaredy cat he is, he's probably hiding someplace.
It's not gonna be easy to get your hands on him. Hands, no pun intended. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that every action wins you points. Let me demonstrate. Keep an eye on the counter. Whenever you score points, the indicator appears and you switch to combo mode. This is where things get really cool. In combo mode, your actions are worth even more points. But you gotta act fast. If your scoring stops, combo mode stops. One last thing. Points can buy you access to hidden levels, so try to score big! This manual looks like a bust, but there's bound to be one or two useful things in it. It says here that you hit the jump button in order to jump. Wowee. Now that's what I call info. And here, it tells you to hit the shoot button when you want to attack. Come on, don't tell me guys get paid to write this junk.
In Rayman 2, he was a flying encyclopedia with a stage whisper. Here, he is this.
Help! Police! Oh, my pills! Hurry! Oh, the young people today! Yeah, if I was 300 years younger! Impertinent brat! You need a caning! Disgraceful! Help! Police!
And that was a female turtle, by the way. Now, on scoring system. Much like Rayman 2, the game has collectibles, but in Rayman 2 those were lumps. Here, these are just gems that give you points. They are required to open extras, and when the game was new, there was a worldwide online competition on who can score the most points. There are some techniques to min-maxing the score. I will not be doing any of that, I will not bother with that at all. So yeah, I know I'm going to trigger the OCD of some people by not, well, min-maxing, but
Rayman, you truly are the best.
This is one of these places where there are exploits to do. I will not do that. It involves getting to the end and then collecting everything on the way down.
What? This is out of control. The manual claims you can make a chopper out of your hair. Make a chopper of your hair. Huh, sounds like someone's been eating paint chips again. Wobots! Wobots! Answer me!
I'm trying to find a
Wobots?
scoring item,
Wobots! Here.
but to no avail.
Wobots! Back here.
God, Murphy is obnoxious.
Wobots! Wobots! Where did that moron go?
Yeah, shut up, you're the moron, and this is what I was looking for. It's called a bo peep in English, and it's called Matuveux en français. And if you excuse me, I'll stick with the French version. And yes, I'm going to talk over Murphy, that is inevitable, there's no way around this. I will subtitle his dialogue, for those of you who wish to know what exactly he was saying.
Bravo, Rayman.
Huh. 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 Huh.
Check it out! The Fairy Council! If you're looking for action, this ain't the place. Wacky spinsters around here.
Yeah, Murphy stands out like a sore thumb. This place is absolutely gorgeous, but Murphy ruins it.
This manual just blows my mind. It explains the switch's trigger mechanisms. Duh! Police! Who's responsible for this garbage?
And yes, the manual is a character here. Yep.
Who's there? What's there? Is someone there? Anyone?
Hey, sounds like Glowbox.
Hey! Rayman!
Say, got room for a third? All this happiness in the beginning of the game. Something bad is gonna happen, I know it.
Fourth wall in this first section is absolutely non-existent. If only there was no Murphy. Thankfully, after this section the game is going to pick up because Murphy will not reappear. In Rayman 2 he was essentially always with you. Not here, unfortunately. Not here.
Hello, stars. Hello, nature. What's your name, little flower? Rose. My name's Glowbox. Isn't life just grand? I'm so happy. Guess what? I dreamt I was pregnant. It was great. I craved strawberries.
Hey. Hey. Hey, you.
Ow! Ooh! Ah! Ee! Oh! Ee! Ouch! 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 Gaseous glue, don't!
There's more where that came from, but there will be ample time for that later.
Wow! Rayman, you turned on the light! Pretty!
What'd I tell ya? Here come the thugs again! Figures, they're raiding the Fairy Council. Enough is enough. I was told that after Rayman 2, I'd be cast as a tormented artist who falls for a girl with great big eyes. And here I am, still playing a sidekick in a low-budget flick. Yeesh.
Yeah, big eyes, right. Such a cheap joke, really. The game doesn't make it usually, that's the problem. It's just Murphy.
There's no time to lose. We must catch Andre before he reaches the heart of the world. Hey, check it out! A switch. I bet it triggers a mechanism. Quick! The force grows stronger in Andre. If you don't hurry, he's gonna start telling everyone he's your father.
And unfortunately the red circle slash reticle never appeared, so I didn't realize at first that I actually got this Matavu and that it's gone and not that it's glitching out. I thought I just couldn't see it. But that was not the case. Anytime now. There we go.
Go ahead, hit it.
Yeah, shut up.
Good job, Rayman. Where would you be without you? Piggy banks? I'm no psychic, but I get the feeling they contain something.
There's an exploit here, and it involves going upstairs while somehow avoiding these gems, and then collecting everything on the way down once again. I fail at that miserably, so at a certain point I stopped trying.
Phew. Phew. Let loose! If Andre wins, he'll seize Globox and force you to play the accordion. Extraordinary. There's no other word. Extraordinary. Anti-disestablishmentarian alley extraordinary. Amazing. By breaking the piggy banks, you opened the door. This place truly is magical.
And I thought I have no sense of humor.
The manual says you can curve your punches. Seems important. Looks like you've hit rock bottom. Get back up there. Well, now I understand why fairies don't go clubbing more often. Getting back to the council at 5 a.m. after an all-nighter can't be good for your health.
That joke didn't even make any sense.
Go for it, Rayman! And what? Oh, hold on. Someone's talking into my earpiece. What's the project manager? On behalf of the whole crew, he apologizes for this, and I quote, rather unamusing training. But he says you gotta focus. Your lateral shots will help you beat the hoodlums.
That's not wrong.
There's Andre. Quick, shoot him! I can't cover you much longer. Where is it written?
Ah! Listen up, Pipsqueak. Soon I'll transform the energy from the heart into an army of hoodlums. Then I'll deal with you.
Whoa, what could this be? The laser detergent that transforms your clothes into combat fatigues.
Combat fatigues! That's exactly what we need! You're right!
Rayman, no! It belongs to the hoodlums. It might be dangerous. What's he trying to do? Make a nervous wreck out of me? Oh. Very stunning. Now you just gotta figure out how it works. Good luck.
It works by us pressing the fire button. This is called a vortex power, and there are 4 more different kinds of powers.
No time to lose. The survival of all people depends on it. Let me know if I'm overdoing it.
Oh, you most definitely are, Murphy. I'd love for you to shut the fuck up.
Quick! Andre is getting closer to the heart of the world.
And we are getting close to the end of this part. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.